So, hello everybody. After much debate, I figured out that I'd go down to the local vape shop and I'd pick myself up a tank. But I then looked at the tanks, and the tanks are about $55. I went down to the local vape shop, picked up some what the fuck did I end up picking up? Okay, so the first thing I did when I got to this fucking vape shop is I asked them how much are the vape tanks. So I was looking at about $55 for the type of tank I wanted. So screw it. I ended up going on eBay and finding a cheaper tank, to be honest. Actually, if I can find it. I bought 2 of them, just in case the other one breaks. Pays to do that. Where is it? Purchase history. Now, the 2 tanks I bought were actually Aspire ones, which are actually brand named. Now, I bought them from China, though, so we'll see how well and what quality they're made of. So I bought these 2 3mm tanks right here. These beautiful things. Fantastic. That's great. So I bought that. That's cool. I also bought this modified tank that I can do dry herb and stuff if I want to, which is fantastic. I did that. Ironically, I did that, right? And I went down there and I figured, if I'm gonna pay $50 for something, I may as well just get a new fucking vaporizer. So I did. I've got a new vaporizer, a better vaporizer. Actually, the batteries on these are fantastic, so I'm just waiting for the tanks. Battery's fantastic on that one. Ego cigarettes are not too bad either. They're okay. They're pretty cool. They're pretty gnarly. I don't mind the Ego batteries. I can still use those. I've still got the tanks for them. I've got 10 of them behind me, which is fantastic. But I got this new one. And this one, I gotta say, kicks ass. You can get a deep lung hit from it too. Like gets into your lungs. You can actually get a deep lung hit from this one, which is fantastic. On top of that, it's got variable airflow. It's got variable airflow, so you can adjust the airflow depending on what you want to do, which is fantastic. I paid about $49 for it. So I figured, bugger it, I'll just buy a whole new entire kit, because why the hell not? It's not gonna kill me to buy a new kit. And I thought, fuck it, this looks interesting. I want to see how it works. They gave me this, the Ego cigarette itself, a couple of recoil replacements, which is great. They also gave me 2 oils, or 2 of their oils. So they're actually the company itself. It's Smoosh Tech, which is actually the place that I'm talking about. These guys, haven't tried the oils yet, but I will try the oils at some point. I'm going to see what they're like. They're tobacco oils. It's interesting. No nicotine in those, though. The one I am smoking at the moment, though, is actually nicotine based. This is a premium one I got from America. That company's pretty good, actually. They're pretty good for those. And I'm getting some more hemp oil as well, because I do like smoking that as well. It's a mixture at the moment of hemp oil and other stuff. But the freaking coil on this is amazing. So yeah, hits ya. Really hits ya. Especially if you really take it in. After you learn a few tricks with that one. But no, I got that. I got those replacement heads. I'm not dealing with disposable shit anymore, which is good. On top of that, you get a replacement mouthpiece with this as well. The mouthpiece is at the top. You get a replacement mouthpiece. You can take this said mouthpiece out, like so, and you replace it. The entire thing is absolutely steel solid. So yeah, I'm quite impressed so far. And thank you to Smoosh Tech, I think it is. So how do you pronounce it? Schmooze juice, which they call it Smoosh juice. But the actual place is Smoosh Tech. I actually have to get the website up. Well, I will get the website up because I've got it. I know I've got it here. It's a local place in Gungahlin, actually. Not that far from me. It's probably about 7 minutes drive. There's the crow flies. Let's see, vape. So we want vape. What do we want? My sanity back. That'd be nice. I don't think I'm ever going to get that fucking back again. The site is... Let me just go to Google. And there's a vape shop in... Vape shop in... say it again. Vape shop. Sorry, lack of sleep too. I'm a little bit tired. Vape shop in Gungahlin. Fuck's sake, I'm not talking about that. There we go. There we go. Vape shop in Gungahlin. These are the guys that I got my first... I got my vape pen off. Schmooztech? Yeah, that's how you sort of pronounce it there. But these are the guys. They got a website too, by the way, that you can actually buy stuff off their website as well. They know their shit. It's a pretty nice showroom too. It's a great place. It's really nice. And then on top of that, I can get a bigger vaporizer later on if I want to go for something a bit more expensive. So, they accept PayPal. There's a bunch of other stuff anyway. They got a ton of it. They got the e-liquids as well. You can get some of those. Nicotine-based one I have to get outside of Australia, unfortunately, because it's not actually. They don't actually do that in Australia, unfortunately. But the kit that I ended up getting was this one right here. 2 30ml bottles worth of stuff. You get the actual vaporizer itself, as you can see, 2.4 milliliter or 2.2. Yeah, 2 mil. 1500 milliamp battery, which is nice. You should get some fair vaping out of that. And it's got a bunch of stuff. You can plastic mouthpiece replaceable. Clear mouthpiece. You got a clear mouthpiece. You got a clear mouthpiece and a black mouthpiece. The 2 different ranges of liquids that I chose from the ones that they had there. I'm like, cool. Let's try these out and see what I'll try them out and see what they're like. Warning card and everything else, and a bunch of stuff. And there's an extra replacement coil inside because this takes coils at the top. You just replace the coil on the top of the lid, on the top of the when you screw it off. It's child-proof and it's leak-proof as well. And it's pretty much just more for people who are beginners. This is an all-in-one unit. It's perfect for beginners. It's very handy for on-the-go. Very handy on-the-go kit. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. Great, spectacular. So, I looked at it, I'm like, that's cool. You can pick it in different colours. I picked black, which was my favourite colour. I'm pretty impressed with it so far. And it does give a fair amount of vape. Now, what have I got in tanks? I'm getting tanks for my batteries, obviously. I've got this modification. This battery, which I'm going to keep. I don't regret buying some of these things because it's a learning curve for me with vaping, I guess. You could say. Yeah, it is. It's pretty much a learning curve. So, yeah. What I'm going to do, though, I need to take my meds. Wake myself up a bit. Because I did sort of sleep, but not as much as I could have slept, to be honest. I slept probably about half an hour. Not even that, maybe. Maybe half an hour, I don't know. Anyway, I gotta take my meds. As usual. I do need to get some more. I've got a client's computer out there at the moment that's scanning. A little from column A, a little from column B. Fucking hell. Shit. And wrap my brain around a few things today. Let's see. Right, so a little bit of a detox, why the hell not? Take 2 charcoal tablets and 2 vitamin tablets. 2 vitamin tablets. Vitamin D. Across this way. Pills are piling up. That's no fucking problem. 2 fucking pills. No issue, I guess. pills anyway. Should be fun. Well, my pills should be reasonably fun anyway. All these are pretty much natural herbal remedies. Some of this detox stuff as well. This is the stuff that keeps me healthy, or relatively healthy. I must be doing something right. The only complaint my doctor has was high. My fucking cholesterol was slightly high. I love and hate my pills. Depends on the day of the week. So yeah, I got tanks. I got a new vaporizer. Which is good. Shit. Still working on the client's computer, so I probably won't be doing any type of drinking or anything at the moment. I'll do that till later. I might have a couple of wines. I had maybe 1 or 2 wines last night, to be honest, so wasn't too bad. I slept okay though. I couldn't sleep last night. I actually was up most of the night, so it's probably the reason I'm a bit scatterbrained at the moment. So. Jesus Christ, I hate that fucking turmeric. It's good stuff, I just wish it was in capsule form. Cause it fucking, it's just a chalky fucking tablet. It's just like, oh my fucking god. That shit is nasty. Ah, fuck me. Wow, that's better. Ah. There we fucking go, bitch. Good now. Good now. Right, so I have a ton of vape batteries, like 1, 2, 3 in front of me. Variable voltage one. 2 different Ego cigarette ones. And of course, this. Waiting on 2 tanks to arrive. Waiting on a 3rd tank for dry stuff. Fantastic. Fucking fan-fucking-tastic, that's all I'm gonna say. Very nice. Ooh, excuse me. You can get a very deep lung hit from this. I know, because I've experienced it. First time I used it, I was a little too free with pushing it too far in, and I coughed up a bit, but once I got used to it, it was actually quite fine. Very nice. Bigger mouthpiece too. Then it's a bigger mouthpiece than the previous model I've had. And actually, any of the models I've had, it's got a bigger fucking head on it too. That's the other thing. Look at the head compared to. See the head on that, the head on that, and the head on that. That's a fucking small ass head. You don't get much out of that. Like, you don't get much out of these ones, these tanks, because they're pretty much disposable pieces of shit, to be honest. But, ironically, you do get a deep lung hit with it, just because it gives out enough vapor to actually do that. Once you get it a few times, that's okay. What I've got in here is a mixed ratio of hemp oil and... a mixed ratio of hemp oil and tobacco-based nicotine oil. Doesn't come out too bad. Breathe the wrong way though, it does burn a bit. It's not too bad though, in essence anyway. it lights up as well, as you can see. There's also a clear head. I can change the head, the mouthpiece. What you get in the kit is you get 2 things of oil, 30 mils each. Should last a fair amount of time. And instructions on how to use it. Mouthpiece, or 2 different mouthpieces. This is the first. That's the clear mouthpiece, which I probably will go with that one now. That's the non-clear mouthpiece. So I whack that on. It's actually a bit bigger, that one. That actually is a bit bigger, okay. Actually, that's a bit smaller, okay. Let me try this one. Hold on. Very nice. This is, it's a clearer mouthpiece, obviously, so you can see it a lot more what's coming out. So, yeah. Definitely worth the money. Because I figured I was going to pay, if I was going to go there, I was going to pay $55 fucking for a tank. I just bought some cheap tanks off eBay. I might as well just buy a fucking new one of these, because it's the same fucking price bracket. No, it's more expensive. It's $5 fucking more. Actually, not just $5, it's like $5.95 more. So I'm like, fuck that shit. I'll just buy an entire new pen. Why the fuck not? Yeah, it's good stuff. Oh. So I do need to pee. But that's what I got. That's the model I got. Ego AIO. All in one style. 1500 milliamp battery. This is a 1300 milliamp battery. The other one I got is a 650 milliamp battery, and the non of that is a 900 milliamp battery. This is my point. I'm getting vape obsessed. Huh. It's a plus side though. I found I have more money for doing vaping things since I went away from cigarettes. The only thing I probably hit from time to time is a blunt or a bit of weed and things like that. But that's about it. That's about the only thing I really hit. And it's not so bad. It's healthier than fucking cigarettes. I don't tend to mix with tobacco too either. So. Shit. Heated snatch apparently. But yeah, that's good. Does turn I like it. It's nice. I've got a mix in here anyway at the moment of oils. I'll probably end up mixing some oils and just testing to see how they work. What works best for me, I guess. So yeah, great day. Great fucking day. That's all I have to say. Also ordered some more hemp oil because I'm running a bit low. It's a plus side, but there. Well, I've got those 2 tanks, which what I ended up getting was, I'll actually show you them. These are Spire tanks, 3 mils, bigger than the one in that, bigger than the tank in there. Replacement coils, and it's glass, so you know I'll get a good run out of it. See how it goes. I don't see a problem with this tank working with it. I'll probably only use these heads. I don't know whether I'll use them with the Ego batteries. I don't know how well they'd work with the Ego batteries, to be honest. But I'll try them just to see if I get anything out of them at all. Yeah, that's most likely what I'm going to do. But I got that Joytex in. I'm like, cool. Becoming the bait king, apparently. So, share my streams out. Oh no, I'm doing well. So one. It's 12 vaping. There we go. Right. Need to pee. Right back. Oh. Shit. So, vapes away, it seems. I'm becoming the Vaporator 5000. So what I ended up getting, as I said, I got the tanks, or this tank, as you can see. I got this tank, and I bought 2 of them, just in case there was any problems with them. Bought this kit today because I was like, fuck it, you know, I had the money anyway, so why the hell not? So 1500 milliamp battery. Doesn't say exactly how many vapes you get out of it, but I'd assume you get a fair amount with that type of battery. I got 2 things of e-juice, or juice that they give you. So that's actually pretty good for me, considering. But yeah, that was good. I don't know whether I'll try to sleep for a little bit, maybe. Still working on that client's computer, but it probably won't be ready till tomorrow morning, to be honest. I'm running scans on it at the moment. I'll just go and check it, but I need to have a quick squeeze. Though, surprisingly, I did actually find about infections? 688. That's the worst I've ever seen. Infections. So at the moment, I'm just running a scan with about 3 different malware scanners and seeing which direction it goes with, which direction it goes in general. Okay. So, overall not bad, pretty impressive. Mm. BGL. It's better. As I said, my sleep pattern was a bit sporadic last night. I chatted to a couple of people on Skype, chatted to a couple of people online, and just tried to relax, I guess. I was talking business with someone, actually. I love talking business from time to time, just to get my head around some business stuff. And not just that one, but always good to talk about business opportunities as well. There's so many out there. If you know how to pay attention to them and you know where to get them from, there is a shit ton out there, trust me. A shit ton. So, back to where I was. Anyway. Shit, go back to there. So, the only thing I have to do, which I haven't had a chance because my nephew is still, he's in the garage at the moment, so I don't want to disturb him too much. I need to use the air compressor and give my computer a bit of a dust out. It is a little bit dusty at the moment, sadly. But it's still chugging along very nicely. It's still working, which is the main thing. I will, though, dust it out, and I've got to dust out the fans and stuff. Especially if you're doing vaping and things like that, or if you smoke or things like that. It's always a good idea to clean out your computer regularly. I haven't done it for a while, so it's probably, I don't know, this case seems be a bit of a dust master when it comes to getting dust into it. To be honest, I wish I had a couple more dust filters in certain circumstances. So yeah. You're amazing, just the way you are. I've actually got that song stuck in my head, would you believe? Itchy head. Maybe a bit of a shower. Just clean myself up a bit. Bit of a shave. I do need a shave. I've got a bit of a beard going here, as you can see. It's just not overly bad. Not the worst anyway. I've figured it out, so that's cool. Though that client's computer's going well so far, the infections that I did find were in Malwarebytes, and it was about roughly 688 infections, which isn't as bad as some computers I've seen. I've seen some with like 50,000 that cunts. Could go a coffee, maybe. Could go a coffee, maybe. See how I feel. Girl, you're amazing, just the way you are. So anything I find with, particularly with, after a certain amount of times, I'm like, fucking stubble always itches me. Just irritates this part of my skin. I'm gonna get a fucking shaving rash from it when I get a fucking shave. Oh shit, I just closed the entire fucking window. That's hilarious. Oh well, shit happens unfortunately. Alright. Oh, better. Oh, better. Come, chameleon. Oh, come and go. Apparently. Emails. How many frockin' emails have I got today? From Scorp Tech. It's the newest technology shite that's going on. The newest Netgear router, it seems. So I'm just checking my emails very quickly. Most of these look like... Most of them look like bullshit. Like, the percentage of them are just fucking spam. I can tell that straight off the bat. So... That most likely will not be finished till tomorrow, though. I think it's... I mean, it's looking okay at the moment, to be honest. I don't know. I'll probably just... I might get a client to come and get it first thing in the morning, because it's probably almost there. It's just the fact that I've got to run one more scan on it. I think I've got most of the infections that were all there to start with. Oh. Key to life is finding Zen, people. Zen. Because you really do get a real deep lung hit with this. It's pretty gnarly. I'm pretty impressed with that. See, there's a nice amount of vapor in that. That's pretty gnarly. Girl, you're amazing, just the way you are. Apparently. What else have I got? Actually, I should probably... I've got some clothes to bring in. Hold on a moment. fucking clothes dry for like 2 or 3 days now, and every fucking time it just pisses down rain and leaves the cunts absolutely fucking... It just leaves them fucking nutted. Like, they're fucking... I'm feeling at the moment, they're still fucking damp. I'm like, what the hell? Fucking weather. Fucking weather. Yeah, no, sorry. I just thought you were pop. That's all. wasn't sure. I wasn't sure who was coming in and out. That's all. Oh, good. Now I fucking know. Just the way you are, and I need your face. So it is. It is 6:40 PM now, so I guess really I've sort of cut my hours off, or to a certain extent I've stopped. I'm sort of still working. I got that machine scanning. I'll leave it scanning overnight and see what it ends up picking up. So we'll see how it goes. Motherfuckers. So what are we? Probably more chill time for me now. I mean, that's probably the main thing I'm doing at the moment. I'm chilling and killing, apparently, supposedly. Oh, you can really get that deep along here when you want to. Like, really hits the back of you. It's like, it goes down into here. It's good. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Find it pretty good. Do I want a game? Maybe. Depends on whether I feel like being social or not. Sometimes I talk to friends on Skype as well, so that's something that I'm not doing sometimes. So, yeah. I ordered some rolly stuff, pre-rolled things for herbal stuff. Well, pre-rolled bunch of things, and I ordered those from this place locally. And they included gifts, extra papers. Ouch. Yeah, they included extra papers for me, and I'm like, fuck, gnarly. You guys are absolutely gnarly. I love it. It's fucking fantastic. They include extra paper because I got it shipped to me. I mean, they're only down the road, but hence the reason. Your computer is not working. Your computer is not working. What is the problem with your computer, dude? What's the issue? Okay, firstly, if your computer's not working, how are you actually getting on here? I'm guessing it's either phone or tablet, possibly. I'd probably say phone or tablet, if I'm correct on that. If you are having problems with your computer, I'm gathering from reading. Let's see. I'm gathering from reading this is that your computer is a music-based studio computer. Probably high-end audio processing. That's just from looking at the hashtag MKMusic. I'm just guessing. I'm giving an initial guess. But if that's the case... I mean, you can say your computer's not working, but that's a very limited description. I mean, if you're going to give me a description of what's actually going on with the computer, I'd say... describe what the problem, or what the problem seems to be. Down to, is it a software error popping up on the screen? Is it the fact that when you push the button on the front of the computer that it beeps at you? consecutively, how many beeps does it give you? Does it give you 2 or 3, 4 or 5, and you know, so on. Is it an application or a piece of software that you're having a problem with? If that's the case, and you may be having a problem with something like that. Most of the time with software updates with different applications, most things can be fixed. Saying that, I have found with certain third-party pieces of editing software, particularly audio, you know, visual, things like that, you're looking at, most of the time, normally you have to put a, like, there's a few things I put in specifically for my clients. I always put a, let's say for example, codecs pack. Always put a codecs pack in. Always make sure you install the latest version of Java. Try to stay away from Flash. Flash is really dodgy lately. But yeah, no. I mean, without... Yeah, hi, man. Without knowing exactly what's going on with your computer, like, say, for example, without some type of diagnostic screen, a screenshot or something, I can't really give a diagnosis of, oh, hello, sir, my computer is not working. That's probably not the most broadest description. It's not the most accurate description because it doesn't give me an indication of what the problem might be. But if you're in audio processing and you're in audio work, I'd say most likely I would say you may be having issues trying to edit You may be having issues trying to edit music, possibly. That's what's frustrating though. But yeah, I'm actually not on the chat screen at the moment. That's probably the reason. If you can hear me, I am responding to you. Just gonna mute that for a second. Good stuff. If so, do you have a screenshot of it? Most likely I can give you some advice on it, really. Because that's, I don't know, that description just wasn't, it's not really, I don't know, it's inaccurate. Well, not inaccurate, what I'm just trying to point out is that you haven't really given me much information, so I can't really work from much. It's like my computer's not working. Yeah, so is a good percentage of the world, dude, sometimes. Some people's computers don't work on a freaking daily basis. I've known a few people. They literally break their machines every 5 seconds, which is kind of fucked, but... Something cool like that. Just, I've been trying to get this fucking washing. Much out of that. Apparently he's not answering. Oh well. It's cool though, the tank lights up. I love that feature. It's actually getting cold in here, for fuck's sake. Seriously. It's not easy to help someone when you don't know exactly what the problem is. When somebody says, I have a computer problem. Yeah. What is it? Have you got a screenshot? Basically, so... Nah. Pretty much the best thing you can do is just give me details. Details, people! The devil is in the fucking details. I have learned. The devil's in the details, I tell you. The devil. Apparently. Supposedly. Try and call him again. Me sideways, wow. Really normally answers. Oh, it is like, what is it, 6:54 p.m. So he could be on his way to do a couple of things anyway, so that's probably what's happened. Alright, so that's kind of fucking weird. Loaded up the page. Whatever. Whatever. I'm off the fucking clock. It's like 6:55 p.m. I stop at 5 p.m. I'm sorry, but I really do. If there's anything after that time period, I don't really do much else. I do recreational things after fucking 5 p.m. Recreational things, people. Recreational things. So, yeah. That's my point. But yeah, no, this is my new vape pen, so I've tested the fucker out and I know exactly what's going on with it, so it's plus side. Fuck's sake. Timmy going in and out. Right, so it is a certain time of night. Let's see.
Where is Bob anyway?
I have no idea. I called him, but he didn't answer. So I might leave it there anyway. I have something to eat in a minute. Get myself a bit more focused. All right, so everything's working. Great, yay. Okay, all right. Catches. Bye. Yeah, no, well, everything's working so far, and I've got this new vape pen, and I feel pretty good. So just go with that. That's good.